Warning: due to the graphic content in this program, viewer discretion is advised.
This story out of Columbus, Ohio. It's one of those cases that crawls under your skin and refuses to leave. And not because it's complicated, but because it's horrifyingly simple. An 8-year-old boy named Martonio Wilder was tortured and murdered. The person now serving life in prison for it. His mother's girlfriend, Johnna Lowe. Now, before you start thinking this is one of those tragic one-off cases, let me tell you it's not. This is a reflection of a system that keeps failing kids who can't fight back. Johnna Lowe just got sentenced to life in prison for murder and gross abuse of a corpse. She's eligible for parole in 15 years. But let's be clear, 15 years is a blink compared to the lifetime of pain and terror this boy endured. Let me walk you through this slowly, because the details, they ain't for the faint of heart. Back in June of 2024, Martonio was reported missing. His mother, LaShonda Wilder, made the call. But less than 6 hours later, the police found him. Not out in the streets. Not snatched by a stranger. They found him in the attic. In a trash bag. The autopsy confirmed what many of us feared: this was no accident. Martonio was beaten, starved, and dehydrated. His body showed signs of head trauma, and the cause of death was asphyxiation by neck compression. He weighed 35 pounds. That's not a child growing up in a tough household. That's a child being systematically broken. According to family testimony, this boy was singled out. He was forced to march up and down stairs naked. He had to do workouts with weighted balls. They denied him food. This child was so hungry, he was stealing snacks at school. So let's not sugarcoat it. This wasn't some moment of poor parenting or bad decisions. This was intentional abuse. And what did Johnna Lowe do? She lived in that house. She saw it. She participated in it. And when it all came to a tragic end, she didn't break down. She didn't scream out in remorse. She stood in court and said nothing. Now, let's talk about LaShonda Wilder, the boy's mother. She's not off the hook. She's currently charged with murder and abuse of a corpse, same as Lowe. Her trial starts July 15th. And if what prosecutors are saying is true, she was not only aware of the abuse, she played a major role in it. Her bond? $2 million. And honestly, I hope she never sees freedom again either. Now, here's the part that makes my blood boil. Where was everyone else? Where were the teachers who saw a starving child? Where were the neighbors who might have heard the screams? Where were the social workers? Martonio was crying out for help, in the most literal sense, and the world responded with silence. This is why I say, justice doesn't end in a courtroom. A judge can hand down a sentence, but the responsibility, that belongs to all of us. Martonio Wilder deserved a future. He deserved protection. He deserved love. And instead, he got a death so cruel I can barely say it aloud. So no, I'm not patting the justice system on the back. Just because Johnna Lowe is locked up. Because if we're keeping it real, locking her up is just the bare minimum. The real question is, how do we stop this from happening again? What systems need to change? Who needs to be held accountable next time before a child ends up in a body bag? This isn't just about one evil woman. This is about a society that looked away too long. I'm Vanessa Hartwell, and I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to make sure you don't forget the name Martonio Wilder, because he should be here. And instead, he's gone.